Yo guys, what's up? Here I am, playing Vlad the Impaler. This is apparently an RPG done in a visual novel style, which is... I'm okay with that. I enjoyed Long Live the Queen, which was pretty much that, without RPG combat, just stat levels, so I don't know if that's what this is going to be, or if it's going to actually have RPG combat. I'll pick the soldier. Okay. I think that was a previous one.
I have need of your skills once again. Darkness has fallen upon the city of Istanbul. Blood paints the streets, and the cries of the dying rise from the night. The Sultan himself will not set foot within its walls until the dread curse is lifted. Holy men, knights, and inquisitors have all been sent, yet none have returned. You are the only one whom I trust to investigate this.
And that's why
your cunning, your prowess, and your penchant for results are needed here more than ever.
Oh, penchant, not
Find
pension.
the source of this wickedness
I was getting paid
and deal
for,
with it as only you can.
This.
Godspeed, my friend, and watch your back.
Watch my back. Chapter 1. Continue. You pass through the gates of Istanbul on a moonless night. The lights and torches are few, and the eyes of midnight wanderers are many. A group of guards huddle around the body of a woman, her heart ripped out and used to paint bloody. Tall, 15 days on the wall behind her. The weight of fear is heavy on the streets. The scent of death haunts the charred air. It is a city under siege, and the enemy is unseen. Okay, so 7 strength, 6 charisma, and then 5 everything else. I have, looks like, no morality. I actually tried to play this before, but I didn't get past that horse scene. It just glitched out there and wouldn't let me continue. That's what the other Soldier Day 1 was. But there was an update today, and that's why I started playing again. I tried yesterday and it didn't work, so whatever. Lucky timing. I want to go to the port. Ooh. Explore at night. I wanna find a local fisherman. You make your way to the port of Istanbul as the sun goes down. The fisherman who may have information on people being sold and smuggled out of the port. As you search for his berth along the multitude of piers, you hear a voice calling out to you. Turning to find a woman cinched in your European dress, waving at you from a dark ship. German accent. Pardon me. Oh, that doesn't sound German at all. Whatever. But would you have a moment to assist my lady? Curious you call that. What seems to be the problem? My Contessa is ill and needs help leaving the boat. Would you please be sick on eye? I'll help. You're probably a vampire, probably dead already. You board the ship, the lady takes you to the main cabin. There, reclining on a large bed, is one of the most beautiful young women you've seen. Her flowing brunette locks dance across the pillow as she turns towards you. I apologize, she says, but I haven't the stomach for sea travel. Could you please carry me to the pier? The pier. It would be my honor, you reply, gathering up her life form? Her life form. In your strong arms. Her delicate hands drape around her neck as you carry her off the boat and onto the pier. Pier? I don't even know how I'm supposed to say that. I think that's right. A carriage has arrived since you went aboard. You carefully deposit the Contessa, don't know what that is, inside next to a black woman in a colorful turban. There you are, Contessa, you say, but then you realize that you haven't been properly introduced yet. Eyes meet. Constantine, she replies. Carmelia Constantine of
Citria! You kiss her hand in a European fashion. Welcome to Istanbul, Contessa. I don't know what my voices do. Ooh, kiss on the cheek. Then the British coachman cracks him up and the horse to pull away. Meow! When it has gone, you resume your search for a fisherman. You find him 2 piers down and ask him what he knows about the people being bought and smuggled. I'm not talking to any lover of the up here. He hisses. What do you mean, up here? You ask. Up here, spits back. Vampire! They cannot cross water except at noon and midnight, unless someone carries them over. He crosses himself and walks away from you. Oh, why is my charm going down? Oh no. Well, that didn't work. I helped the vampire. Sexy vampire. Nah, she wasn't sexy. She was the most beautiful woman I've ever laid my eyes across. My strength is 7. Is that good? Oh well. I guess I go to the square. Buy falafel. Do I need money? Do I have money? Because if I don't need... I'm buying a falafel. You have just purchased your lunch from a falafel vendor when your man bumps into you. Please, he whispers. I need your cloak. You look at the man. He is out of breath and sweating. You've seen his kind of expression before. Look over his shoulder to see the palace guards moving quickly through the crowd, searching for someone. Please, he begs. Tell him to move along. You can't afford to be caught up in a royal pursuit, so you tell the man to move along. He hisses in frustration and darts off into the crowd. You watch as the guards push through the square, eventually catching him. As you eat your lunch, you wonder what possible crime the man could have committed. You follow the guards as they take him to a pair of posts in the middle of the square. He screams as they strip him down and tie him up. The crowd begins to thicken as one guard unrolls an edict and begins to read, for the crime of entering the royal harem. Ooh. That's nice. I'd want to be in the royal harem if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The man is to be hoisted upside down into the air, his legs splayed apart into a V. The Grand Vizier has decreed death by saw. Not the films, right? Oh, that'd be horrible. So then as the crowd cheers, 2 of the men position themselves an enormous hacksaw between the man's leg. The man screams a prayers to Allah. Then the guards begin to saw downwards. Man's cries are unforgettable. Blood splatters in every direction as the guards saw back and forth, bisecting the man in raw and gruesome fashion. It takes a long minute, with organs dropping out of his body until finally they saw through his head and split completely in 2 halves, swinging heavily from the ropes tied to his feet. The crowd cheers. You are no longer hungry. God damn it! I'm doing horrible. This is starting to remind me of Long Live the Queen. And I just realized my recording won't be having the mouse show up, which might be helpful. So let me just turn that on. No, I guess it won't turn on until the next one. Oh no, you should see it now. Well, was that the square of the bazaar? Let's go to the bazaar. I'm not hungry anymore, so I don't need some baklava, so I'll find a bookseller. You enter the tent of a bookseller in the bazaar. The owner sits stoically on a large pillow. His face is cracked with wrinkles. His beard is full of grey and black. He mentions you to sit across from him. His nephew offers you Turkish coffee. I've never had Turkish coffee, but I hear it's good. I'm drinking this regular coffee. After both of you have sipped from your cups, the nephew politely asks what information his uncle can help you with. I need to know about this play. The old bookseller points across the tent. The nephew dutifully runs over to that shelf. He pulls out a particular volume and hands it over to you. The cover reads, The Slaughter of Trigorvist. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. If you want to correct me, or if you can even correct me, you're welcome to. Inside, the pages are filled with stories of a Romanian city that was beset by mass murders, witch hunts, abductions, exorcisms of dark creatures laying waste to the population. Eventually, the city descended into complete depravity until a mighty hero arrived, restored order, chasing all the dark powers away. The name of that hero is one you are well acquainted with, Vlad the Impaler of Wallachia. End of chapter 1. Oh great. So Vlad the Impaler, the namesake of this game, has shown up. I guess that's good. Or bad. I don't know. But, yeah. So far, only bad stuff. At least we got some information. And, I think that's the end of this episode. The first episode. There's YouTube stuff that you can do. Subscribe, like, comment, favorite. Whatever. You know the drill. And, tune in for my next episode of Vlad the Impaler.